Bole Shu Sagre Maji. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. Holy shit, Bole Shu Sagre Maji. Bole Shu Sagre Maji. Yes, from right.
Premise, just 5-10 minutes.
Bole Shu Sagre Maji. Bole Shu Sagre Maji. Bole Shu Sagre Maji.
Bole Shu Sagre Maji. It's a nice race. I'm actually at Tunchi week where I be covering for the University newspaper today. Today is Sunday, the 12th day in the month of March 2023. So we'll be having a random interview on premise to know how they feel. I want they'll be with the light. So I'd like to take the first person who is the Minister for Gas and Oil. Papa, please come forward. So this side now, Papa.
This is
welcome to the University newspaper. So I want to know how you feel. What is your name and when you receive the divine knowledge?
That's great. I'm satisfied. I did Tunji Obiora on Webway.
So when did you receive the divine knowledge of Maharaj?
My father first Maharaj found me on the 27th of August 1992 in Maharaj village.
So what do you do? Who are you?
I'm a retired school principal. It has been so amazing being the child of Saguma. It's been so graceful. I cannot really thank Father Maharaj enough for finding me. The past 30 years have been so eventful in my life. I've been upgraded from a nobody to somebody. Yes. So Saguma is the tonic of my life, my everything, my father, my mother, my everything.
So what has been your health condition ever since you received the divine knowledge?
I was on the sick bed when Saguma found me.
Wow.
I was defecating on the bed, urinating on the bed when Saguma found me. 16th August 1992. I had to attend the seminar. Saguma was at the National Theatre in Gomu on that very fateful day to tell the world why Nigeria has been declared the new holy land of the universe. Yes. So after the theatre program, I followed one of the bus to get to Maharaj village from that 16th night. From that 16th night till 17th, 27th, Maharaj gave me knowledge, removing that illness from the spirits.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yes. So ever since then, I've been very healthy.
You've not been taking any medication?
No. I've been so healthy. I've been an absolute vegetarian from then.
Vegetarian?
Absolute vegetarian.
You look very young. How old are you?
I am 61 now.
61?
Yes.
You look like 32 years old.
That is the work of Sadhguru Maharaj.
That is great.
Yes.
So, what is your message to the people of the world about Sadhguru? What's your advice to them?
The problem we have with the world is that we have been so misdirected by the propaganda from Europe and America that you must have to die before you see God. But now we have found out that our Father, whom we have been looking for all these centuries, has manifested as Sadhguru Maharaj in physical blood and skin. You see him physically. You don't need to go to Mecca, go to Jerusalem, go to anywhere to look for God. God is physically in Nigeria as Sadhguru Maharaj, who answers all the prayers. Everything you want, to just talk to your Father. Maharaj answers you.
Yeah. So you mean you're saying that wherever you are, call the name Maharaj?
Just call the name Maharaj. Maharaj will answer you instant, immediately.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, congratulations. The person we just interviewed now, the Divine Minister for Gas and Oil, Right Honorable Service Premier Adetunji Oberawne, who is the Chief Community Coordinator of Onitsha. So we heard from him, Nigeria is the new holy land of the universe and God is in Nigeria. Wherever you are, come to Nigeria and see God alive. Thank you. Yeah, good to have you back. This is the Universe newspaper. My name is Ashram Premier at Tunchi Video. So right here, tell us your name, please.
Service Premier
Eden. So when did you receive divine knowledge and what is your age, your local government, what people live in?
By Maharaj's grace, I received my father Maharaj's divine knowledge on that fateful day, February 5th, 1989. And since then, life has been very, very meaningful. By Maharaj's grace, the Lord and Savior is on the planet, and I see nothing wrong. Somebody has come in this our age, and he said, I am the expected Messiah. There is nothing wrong for we to try him, test him, before we believe in him. He said, come as you are. Whether you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are a pagan, whatsoever you are, a traditionalist, he said this is the king of all deities, king of all souls. So just come, test him, try him before you believe in him.
Okay, one area you skip, you didn't tell us what you do for a living.
By Maharaj's grace, I'm into transport. I'm a transporter. I do haulage job, moving container from one place to the other. By Maharaj's grace, I'm not a truck owner, but I wish to own a truck.
Okay, that's it. So, how old are you?
45 years by age. I was born 1977, September 30. I received Sadhguru Maharaj's knowledge when I was 9 years old.
9 years. Ever since then, you've been a practicing prayer.
Yeah, I've been a practicing prayer.
So all this while you've been in law, what really proved to you that Maharaji is the one? What has been your convincing experience? Just give us one steaming experience.
Okay, thank you very much. Life has not been easy. I've been confused that Maharaji is the one because I'm always contented with what I have. As I am, I believe today, I know where the background I was brought up from. I'm a barrack child. So many things have gone wrong. So back in the days in the barrack, many officers, they died and they left their child. They couldn't earn the living. Many become thieves, carry gun, go to rob. But by Maharaji's grace, to prove that Maharaj has been the one, Maharaj has been protecting me to not join those bad groups. And up to date, I don't see what I'm doing so much that is putting food on my table. But I know it is by that love, that grace I have for Maharaj, things have been stabilized for me. Not that I have too much, but I'm very, very happy. I'm even happy than Dangote, if you want to know. By Maharaj's grace.
So you mean that Maharaj has been your provider,
yes,
and has been your protector, because you grew up in the barrack where life is rough, but you've been protected all along. Yeah. So what is your advice? What do you have to say to people of the world who are not yet in knowledge? What do you have to say about Maharaj?
Yeah, what I have to say to people of the world is that the expected Messiah is on earth now, because before the death of the Lord Jesus Christ, back in the days, because I used to tell people, I would tell them that when Jesus died,
before the ascension, before the birth of former creator Lord Jesus, like they say, I was not born then. So they say he died for people for our sin. I would say he did not die for my sin because then I was not born. But today that I am alive, the one I am hearing and seeing now, who came out, never in the history, no man has ever said that before, came out and said, I am the living perfect master. I am the Messiah of now. Is the Sadhguru Maharaj. So in a nutshell, every person should come to Maharaj.
Anybody right now should know that there is a master on earth, and they don't want to believe, because Jesus say, when I come again, I will come like a thief in the night. If he has come now and they say he's an evil man, if they say Jesus is on earth now and they say he's an evil man now, people will not believe him. But if you tell them he's a Yoruba man, they will not believe him. But if you tell him he's from Germany, people will run there, they will believe. What I have for people of the world now, just to tell them that they should come. Nigeria is a new holy land now, wherever they are. Nobody should go to Rome, Jerusalem, Mecca, Nigeria here. We have the God man in our midst.
Okay, so what is the name once again, please?
Service Premier Okonedem.
Okay, Service Premier Okonedem. Just heard from him that Nigeria is the new holy land of the universe, and no more Mecca, Medina. Those are plastic monuments. And for you outside there, what you need to do is just call the name Maharaj from the comfort of your room, and you start receiving instant wonders. Bless. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the Universe newspaper again. In our midst now, we have our personality you would like to know. His name is, he's the Minister for EFCC and ICP. So please come forward and over this side now, please tell us your name, they receive knowledge, and what do you do for a living?
My name is Service Kwame Safiri Sami Mojuba Ogumola Obodi. I received the divine knowledge of my father Sabiu Maharaj on 22 December 1989.
1989, that's a quite long time.
About 34 years ago. And since then, life has never been the same again. Before now, I've managed hotel, cotton commodity merchant company, oil company, and before coming down to the highest spiritual center of the universe as a divine minister. Before then, I was community coordinator for 15 years, and up till now, I'm still the community coordinator for that very community, Kaduna State. Here I am in the highest spiritual center of the universe. Today, I'm a divine minister for EFCC and ICBC. And we are telling the world today that we can make the difference anytime we are called to take the baton of leadership. Because today Nigeria is crying for good leadership. And we are the one, we are ever ready and we are waiting. By the special grace of our Father Maharaji, the divine policeman of the universe, the custodian of all deities, the father of all creation, the supreme power in human body, the dustbin of life, the camel that have come to carry our loads, the human face in everything in creation, the living perfect master of this earth.
Okay, Papa, I would like to come at this point now. How do you feel being a child of Premier of Maharaj?
Oh, very proud to be a child of Maharaj. You have been to places and worked with about 3 heads of states.
Wow.
Yes, Abdul Salam General, Abdul Salam Abubakar, Shehu Shagari, and as well as Good Luck when he came in, we're very close. Doing things in common.
How come you work with this head of state and you're still alive today? Because the news you heard outside that when you work with people like that, people who walk in the corridors of power, it's a very risky job. So how come you survive the kind of situation of the country as of then till now you're still alive? What is the secret?
From the moment the knowledge came my way, my life, I was told by my father Maharaji that my life had been guaranteed 100% on land, sea, and air. I have escaped so many armed robbery, accidents, and so many traps. It's just like salt fighting water, because salt cannot fight water.
Okay, Papa, please, let me come in. You look very young. So how old are you, Papa?
I am 69.
You're 69 years and you look like 40 something. So what is the secret?
The secret is that from the day knowledge came my way, I became a vegetarian. I've never eaten anything that has blood.
Since 89?
Since 89, up to this moment.
And you look very strong.
Yes, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't womanize. I just eat the normal vegetarian food, and I meditate, I do service, and I give sansan to people.
Okay, but before we let you go, please, can you just share one experience that further convince you that Maharaji is the one that's come to save mankind?
I will share 2 instead of 1.
No, just give us one.
Okay. The one is that the day the former governor of Zamfara State declared Zamfara State Sharia. So Kaduna State was next to follow suit. So that morning, I got to the office. This we're hearing on the radio by 8 o'clock that everybody should go back home. We want to declare coffee. There was trouble in the state. When we came outside, we saw flame, smoke everywhere.
Kind of riot.
Houses were being burned down, churches, vehicles on the road, people were being slaughtered. On that single day alone, over 10,000 people were killed in Kaduna town. So on my way, I decided to go home. On my way going home, I said, let me pass through the bypass to be less congested. On my way, I came face to face with death. Over 3,000 more, armed to the teeth, barricaded the expressway, bypass. Come to a halt where they barricaded it with tires. Some of the tires were on flames. A very tall, lanky figure came before me and bowed and greeted me. I responded.
Okay, you knew it somewhere.
He didn't know me before because I was wearing a badge of Saguda, just like this badge. So he now heard the badge on my chest, say, you already Sharia, you are not the one we are looking for. So he now advised me either go to the next settlement or I go back to where I'm coming from. That I heard the Christians are killing people there, I should not go there. I thanked him, I said, yes, I would choose to go back. And I advised him.
So who is this man? Is he one of those that
He's one of the killers.
So how come he came to you and bowed, and what did he see?
He see the light because this badge you are seeing is the light. Once you wear this badge, you are bound to safety anywhere in creation, whether on land, sea, or air. So it is this badge, because this is Maharaji itself. This altar, this photograph, Maharaji is presently here. This altar can make a human being to take any dimension. Maybe at that time what he was seeing was a different thing, not myself.
Yeah. So you mean you are saying that if I have this badge of Maharaji with me, my life is 100% guaranteed anywhere?
On land, sea, and air. 100%. Nobody can pull a hell out of your head.
That's great. That's great. So what is your advice to people of the world who are yet to use the name Maharaj and who are yet to receive divine knowledge? What do you have for them?
My advice is for everyone to come for knowledge, because before now, I have met like one-time procurement manager of NMPC.
Okay.
Before he lost his life, I gave him Sansa. I even gave him a badge. He refused, he rejected it. He went for operation. They spent over 200 million on him. He didn't survive. If he has accepted this badge and come for divine knowledge, whatever they might have put inside him will be melted away like salt. And he will have been alive today. And many others died in accidents. Some people were murdered, some people were kidnapped. Yes. So I am advising Nigerians to come for divine knowledge, because what the white men are bringing to us today to attract us, they didn't get it through the forward of the classroom. They got it through divine knowledge, by going to meditate and practice divine knowledge. Through meditation, you can become an inventor. That is my advice.
Okay, so in summary, the divine minister for EFCC and ICPC is calling on all Nigerians and people of the world to come for divine knowledge. So with divine knowledge, you are free forever. So we are here to offer your time. That's right. So see you some other time. University Slipper, one love. Happy Sunday and congratulations. This is the Universe One Love family. So today we introduce to you two premises of Maharaji. My name is Ashon Premier Tusho. So Papa, I'd like to introduce yourself.
Service Premise Somali Olayemi Beka.
So when you received the divine knowledge of Maharaji?
On the 10th of January 1993, we are talking about 30 years now.
30 years ago. So
yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Warake, in Oma is local government of Edo State.
That's good. So what do you do for a living?
Hey, I'm a business person.
So where do you stay?
I stay in Ikorodu.
Okay. The moment back to you. Papa, this side. Now, what is your name?
This side. My name is Tushogwe Akobo.
When did you receive Maharaji's divine knowledge?
1988.
Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from Ayowori.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a civil servant. I'm retired civil servant.
Okay, now, so here in Maharaji's kingdom, so we call you as the coordinator for this, or what's your portfolio in this kingdom?
Transport coordinator.
The divine minister for transport. Okay, so Ababa, back to you.
Okay.
So how do you feel being a child of Maharaji?
Fantastic. You can see that I'm a few days away from 60. Look at me.
60?
Yeah, a few days away from 60.
But you look like 32.
Yeah, so that's why I want you to see physically and judge by yourself.
Yeah, tell us what is the secret.
The secret is that the problem of the world, you don't carry it on your head, you dash it to Guru.
How do you dash it to Maharaji?
Ejo, Baba Guru, please collect them. Just that if you are humble enough to tender it. But if you want to worry about it, you will kill yourself, because that is time for untimely death. But instead, you just say, Maharaji, over to you. Please, if you are the Lord and Savior of the universe, carry my problem.
Wow, that's a great.
Yeah, it's very simple. You don't need to talk in tongues.
We'll be back to you, Papa. when so how do you feel being a child of Maharaj? What are your experiences so far?
Experience. There are so many experiences.
First of all, how old are you, Papa?
I'm 71.
71. You still look very, very young, very strong. So give us one experience that convinced you that Maharaj is the one.
I know Maharaj when I was 5 years old.
5 years old.
5 years old. I know the name Maharaj. So
That is even before manifestation of Maharaj.
I know that name.
So how did you get to know about him? Is it an experience
It's
or
just
how?
like we were playing for netball in village. And now as the sun was going down like this, I saw Maharaj. Since then, it has been following me. If I remember that name, everything is okay.
Right. So Maharaj has been the source of your health,
Yes.
everything about
Everything
you. So what is your advice to people of the world who are not yet in knowledge?
Advice. So many advice. If they can come closer to listen to Maharaj, they'll be free.
They'll be free.
The problem of this country is that nobody is listening to Maharaj.
Okay.
If everybody is listening to Maharaj, the whole nation is free.
The whole nation is free.
Nobody will read the election.
Wow. So how do you feel? Today is Sunday now. So how do you feel today being here? You feel strong and happy. Tell us about how you feel.
It has been, it's getting to 5 years, not be here. I used to come sometimes, I go back. But I just decided to come today because I feel very strong.
Yeah.
I don't even know that Maharaj is still here. I just want to come to enjoy.
Wow, that is great. So now back to Papa Samali Olayemi Baker, young old man. He's almost 60, but he looks like 32, 29. So I want to ask you, what's your experience so far that proves to you that Maharaj is worth staying with? Just give us one steaming experience.
Wow, steaming. Okay, very simple. 1999, my mother came visiting. Okay, and she wanted to see my cousin, who is a police officer.
Yeah, here in Benin or Lagos?
No, Lagos. My mother came to Lagos to visit me. Then I was even living in Shomolu. Okay, and then, you know, when mothers come from village like that, they want to see everybody.
Yes.
So she now said she wanted to see the sister's son, who is a policeman.
Okay.
And that's a nephew now. So I planned it, and on a weekend, on a Friday, I took her to Palomo Barracks to see the family. So when we got there, the man's wife was heavy, almost to the point of putting to bed. So our agreement was that I'll come pick her back on Sunday. You understand? I'll come and pick her back on Sunday. She said, okay. So by Sunday, I got there. Mom, she said she cannot follow me. Why now? She said, no, say the nephew's wife has been under labor since Friday.
Right.
So she cannot move.
Since Friday?
Since Friday.
And that's the day you were talking was when now?
Sunday now.
Friday. That's 3 days.
Yes. So
Labor for 3
I
days.
could see where it is. I said this health center for near Cool FM for Victoria Island. I said, hey, okay, let's go. And that day I was just wearing a jean short, white jean short.
Casual dress.
Yeah, very casual. Not like one woolly. No. So we got to the compound. I met my cousin, the husband of the woman. He was doing Allah Akbar under one tree. You know me.
He's a Muslim.
Well, I'm from a Muslim community. 99% Muslim. So he was doing Allah Akbar. I said, bros, so I don't expire now. My dad did for labor since, you know, boy, you they see they do this one. My mama called, they tell me, say, you know, like, say, that's why they talk
too much.
Got me and they flow. So we went inside. When we went inside, I got to the wall. The woman next to our own madam, she just put to bed a baby girl. Then she was just restless, wrapper for chest. They sweat. I said, made them on this fire. He said, no, man, I'm not on the fire. Why now? He said, no. Now they said, okay. That time, the husband don't come now. I say, what is the problem? They say, since so. I say, okay, now, this is the deal. I'm a businessman. Why? Because savers, you know.
Okay, before you proceed, did you plan for such a thing?
I don't tell you, say, I want to go carry my mama now, I'll meet this kind of market. For me, for Maharaj matter, they're not the planner. We are back and meet you now in the trade. Are you get? We are officials of men. So now I say, okay, what thing gonna happen? We say, as my cousin come now, the husband, now say, I fit make this woman born o. This other woman, wetin you born girl. Then this my cousin wife, so we go born boy. But make we agree, they will call her my name Samali.
Okay.
That's the only request. Yes. My cousin went be Mala. He say, no problem. So far I born. this thing. I say, everybody here now. Now I say, okay. Ever water when they side bed. I say, may they bring her. I say, bring her, hold her for a while.
The one you came with.
I not come with anything. Me just come. You know, say when woman dey for hospital, woman when no dey drink water for her. Once you dey hospital now, bottle water now they go dey buy for her. Whether they put ordinary water, go put the bottle by the side. So now I say, may they give me that water. I say, give me. I just hold on. Look, anybody who is listening to me can do it in the name of Maharaj. It's not me that did it. It's Maharaj's business. You understand now? And I said, I just heard it for a while. I just say Maharaj. I can't drink small inside. Made them not say I get poison. Yeah. I can't sprinkle for her body or faku. Then I can't say okay, she go born today. Tomorrow I will come and carry her from this hospital. Wow. We are talking about VI. As at that time, Finacop that metamorphosed to Zenith Bank now. Yeah. The man started as Finacop. It was my bank then. Okay. I always come from Shomolu to VI to do banking. So I was sure I was coming to VI on Monday to the bank. So my intention was that if I come to the bank, from there I will. So I now say I'll come and carry her tomorrow with the baby boy. Then they look me like saying Andrew. And so I take come out. Leave my mama with them. On Monday, I eventually got there around between 1 and 2. You know? So when I got there, everywhere all quiet. But I can't see them at the hospital. Everybody just they look me. Be like say that they gossip me there. Now I can't enter the ward. Now I say, wait this person, and 911 nurse come call. He said they have been discharged. Now I say, when? He said this morning. I said, he said the woman delivered the previous day. Wow. 8 p.m. and a born boy.
Wow.
Please make up for which one is this? Then they do miracle fast like that. I think get that.
No, this one is
the boy they are alive as we talk. 1990. Now you know how old.
So now what about your agreement?
They call him Samali.
Wow.
But along the line, when my mother received knowledge, I tell you where the game did. They were the one that derailed my mother. They were talking about, hey, when you die, hey, to bury you. You know they do bury, and I can't tell my mama. Say me they plan how to buy limo for you, make groove like you. They talk of after death. I took it now. Yeah. So they derailed my mother. Yeah. It was a tough battle. I kept quiet, but the ancestors fought the battle. As the child they grow up, they start to give them problem. He said now the school where the likes of Tinubu, Cheko, 9-1 go. They're not there. Their cousins when they Europe before when they bring money, quarrel with them. So the thing became very tight. Now the woman, he with her husband one day, I just their house. Now she said they come home. Say I mean they come fine. Now say what will be the problem? Now they begin talk story. See. Say they say may they go beg me. Now say I say okay. Now me form ritual for them. Now say okay. Say may come beg me. Say because things come rough. Yeah. People police shops when she be get, she's no more selling, no nothing. Now I can say okay, no problem. Now I go inside house. I can see. I say now water. You know say now I can solve your problem. I still go bring water. I drink inside. I give her to drink. The husband say they fast. Now I say okay, leave her. No worry. It's you I'm dealing with. I can tell your husband say for this woman business to take off, buy her a crate, just a crate of mineral, maybe 2 crates. Yeah. Okay. Then I know say police shop now blue. Change that color. Preferably take green fertility so that the business will boom. I say start with a crate or 2. Just buy and give her. That business will pick. Everything will be okay. As we are talking at the door viewers. Wow. I you understand? Yes. They are still alive. Only the man don't go. Because the man was the one fighting. So
in essence, with Maharaji, everything is possible.
Bros, if I tell you many, that one are my man. That one are 99. That one are old school owner. I just give you old school. I give you correct one.
So we are grateful for your time.
Thanks, Maharaji.
This is Samale Olayemi Baker and Papa.
Now, Maharaji, give me Olayemi. If you understand what Olayemi means, you know that.
Okay, some of that time we'll go into that. And I think the Minister for Transfer, Papa Akubo. So it's nice to have you here. Thanks, Maharaj.
That's Maharaji.
Yeah, congratulations. Happy Sunday. My name is Ashram Premi Atunchi Obigwe. the anchorman for the Universe newspaper. Right here in our midst are children of Maraji, beautifully dressed in different colorful dresses, and they would like them to introduce themselves, starting from the minister for the Baba at the middle on the yellow dress. Papa, please tell us your name.
I'm Service Pemi Adetunji Olatunji Obiora on Webwe.
When did you receive divine knowledge of Maraji?
I received divine knowledge of Allah Guru Maharaj on the 27th of August 1992 at Guru Maharaj village, Ibadan.
So what do you do for a living?
I trained as a teacher at the Dean College of Education Abraka, now Delta State University, and later Enugu State University of Science and Technology. I have a BA, bachelor's degree, BSc in Political Science and Education. I just retired as a school principal from Boys High School in Teje, in Oyibo Government of Anambra State.
So how old are you?
I'm just 61 now.
61. You'll come back to that. So in the kingdom, what is the portfolio?
I hold the position of a divine minister for gas and oil.
And
I'm also the chief community coordinator for Onitsha Ashram.
In a moment, we'll back to you. Mama, what is your name?
My name is Service Iyayeshi Iroda.
So when did you receive divine knowledge of Maharaj?
I received divine knowledge of Maharaj on the 21st July 1987 Maharaj village.
So where are you from? Your state or local government?
I'm from Imo State, local government.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
I'm a businesswoman.
Man, you stay where?
I'm staying at Barracks or Jock.
Here in Lagos?
Yes.
So we'll be back to you in a moment. Mama, you said, now tell us your name and
I'm Service Premier Mama Abuti. I received Maharaj divine knowledge on 26th December 1987.
1987. Okay, so what do you do for a living?
I'm a fashion designer. Maharaj's Grace.
So where do you stay?
I live at Agbado of the States.
Okay, so back to the divine minister for gas and oil. So what do you have to say about being a child of Maharaj? How do you feel being a premier?
I'm so proud, so very, very much proud to be associated with the Father of Creation, Guru Maharaj, the God man of our time. Because sometime in my life, after having my first issue, for 6 good years, my wife was miscarrying and miscarrying and miscarrying. Each time she takes in, after some time, 3 months, 4 months, the thing will just go. So we continued begging. There was this flatmate of ours then.
When you say flatmate, okay, the place you stay.
Yeah, and then it was a big house.
Okay.
So we shared it. So the guy, his own wife, had not even given birth to any child. So they went somewhere and they were told that there's a native doctor that will make concussions with snail.
Wow.
And after some time, the wife took in. So they were telling me, have you seen that the wife has taken in? I said, I am not going to have a snail as my child. I'm going to wait for Guru Maharaj's time. When it is time, I will want a lion, a tiger,
Not a snail.
or not a snail or elephant as my children. So I waited. So in 1998 December, so Guru Maharaj came to Onitsha for a program.
Okay.
Then our ashram was at Olebo axis near Army Barracks.
Okay.
So the program lasted for almost 1 month. Towards the end of it, it was Father Maharaj's physical birthday. So Father Maharaj came back to the village at Ibadan. And after the birthday, Father Maharaj came back again in January and continued the program for almost a month.
Wow.
So one of those days, Father Maharaj was throwing perchats from the second floor of the 2-story building. Father Maharaj was throwing perchats. Bread, biscuit, coconut, banana. Towards the end of this dishing of this divine food from the lotus food of the Father of Creation, Father Maharaj came with a very big tuber of yam.
Wow.
Everybody, and within the street there, all the artisans, the mechanics, the ironmongers, all these people that are involved in handwork, they abandoned whatever they were doing and joined us to catch bread and catch everything. So very hefty young men, tall, everyone. So when Father Maharaj threw that yam, to our surprise, everybody was surprised. The person who caught that yam was my wife.
Wow.
And immediately she caught it. She fell on the ground there because the whole place was slippery because there was rainfall the previous night. So everybody was soiled. So immediately she caught it, she just fell on the ground and held the yam in between her belly. Everybody, they now landed on her. Everybody was trying to pull her out to take that yam. She was there. after about 30 minutes, they started leaving her one after the other. Eventually, she collected the yam. We never knew there was a spiritual undertone regarding that catching of that yam. It was that moment my wife got pregnant. She took in. You understand? She took in. Even prior to this moment, she was going to the general hospital at the time. They were saying her there's one slang they use in the health sector, using pump to clean somebody's dirty belly, so that whenever she takes sin, it will remain there intact. They tried to use pump to clean her belly. Yeah, this boy was what? Kept somewhere in part of that same belly by the holy man. Yeah. The spirit man kept that child. Yeah. They couldn't wash him off. He remained there. It took another 3 months before she was complaining, hey, I cannot see my menstrual period again though. Maybe the sickness is becoming worse. So we never knew it was not sickness, it was pregnancy. So when she got to the general hospital, the doctor now referred her to the area where she would do lab tests. She did tests and the test came out to be positive.
Wow, this is wonderful.
So you can see Guru Maharaj can work in so many ways.
So it means that you didn't go for the option of using snail.
I didn't use snail. I didn't use anything. I refused to use snail because I said I cannot have snail as my.
There is an inscription on your dress, but we'll come back to that.
Oh, no
one. You tell us why that inscription is there. So, Mama,
I love that.
What is your experience so far? How do you? Okay, first of all, how do you feel as a child of light?
I feel very, very fine, very, very light, very, very enjoyable.
Okay, Mama, you look smart. How old are you?
I'm 58 years.
58, and you still look very, 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 very smart and young. So can you give us one experience that will convince people of the world that Maharaj is the Lord and Savior of our time?
My experience. When I was outside, I belong to Roman Catholic. Okay. I'm married to engineer in Bristol helicopter. I didn't born.
Wow.
I have no issue. They call me many names, give me many names, some talk many things. Because I didn't have child, I moved out from there. This Navy man married me, show me Guru Maharaj, carry me to this.
Okay, you left the first husband.
Yeah, because I didn't born there. So when the second one married me, carry me to Maharaj, I didn't argue because I have no problem. So he took me to this Iju. When he took me to this Iju, Maharaj was giving sansan that day. So after Maharaj's sansan, Maharaj asked question. I said, Maharaj, I need the children from you. Maharaj said, Mama, how many you want? I said, Maharaj, as many as possible. Maharaj removed the gallant from Maharaj's neck. Put it to me. Say,
when you say gallant, what is a gallant?
That is that beautiful flower Maharaj is wearing on Maharaj's neck.
Okay.
Maharaj remove it and give it to me. I ate, and that is how I started to born these my children. Wow. They are graduates now.
Wow, that's good. So, when you met the first husband, who was a Roman Catholic, you didn't have any child?
I didn't have any child for many years.
The Navy officer, who was a child of Maharaj.
Yes.
You started having children. So how many children do you have now?
I have 4 children.
4 children.
Yes.
And they are all in knowledge.
Yeah, they are all in knowledge.
Wow, that's
and
good.
the graduates.
That's good news. Thanks, Maharaj, for that. And then to Mama on the red garment. So what will you have to tell us about? Okay. What do you have to tell us about being a child of Maharaj? What are your experience? Just give us one.
I'm so great to be with Maharaj.
Yeah.
My experience goes like this. It's about my son, which Maharaj saved. When he was schooling at Ibadan, doing his mastery degree, they pour him acid.
Acid?
Yes, from head to toe. Nothing happened. When he came back home, that's when I saw the trouser God born. As a caring mother.
Wait, please, start again. They pour acid.
Yes, raw
on your
acid.
son.
Yes. So as a caring mother, I look at the trouser that he wore. I say, Sansi, what is happening to your trouser? He smiled and said, Maharaj has saved my life. I said, what happened? He said, it's acid. He said the acid from head to toe. He was using it, so suddenly just see something, just
what?
On his face from head to toe.
And nothing happened to
nothing.
the skin.
If you see this,
But all the people, all the victims of acid accident I've seen so far, their skin is always deformed from the beginning to the end. So how come? Tell us the secret. What made him to survive?
It's Guru Maharaj.
Guru Maharaj.
Yes.
And
the
how
father
much
of
did you pay for this protection?
Nothing.
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 And he's still alive today.
Yes. The second one happened again at South Africa
Okay.
when he's doing his master degree, PhD. The same thing. Like this one. Shri Sagude Maharaj. Maharaj is the one. Father of creation, omnipresent, omniscience, everything. When it happened, there was nobody in the office. According to him, say everybody have left, remain only him. So when he was doing it, the same thing that happened at Ibadan, it happened, the whole thing.
Acid.
Yes, pour on him. He burned all the clothes down, off. You know how they dress there because of cold. Remain only bossa. Because Maharaj, he doesn't want his child to be naked. Protect him, only bossa. He cannot see. He was just there. But Maharaj used one of his sons, one of his friends, to find him. He visited him, did not see him. He rushed down to his office. Getting there, he opened the door. My son was lying left with him. Nowhere to go. So he carried him, he took it to the bedroom, pour him water, then he gave me one of the clothes to wear. He took it home. This thing I'm talking, it took my son 3 good days to see. He was blind for 3 days. The 4th day, that's when this boy can see. And he was saying, say, Maharaj, please help me. Don't let me blind like this. Let me go home. As I come here, let me go successfully. And Maharaj did it for me.
And you regain his sight?
Yes.
Wow, this is
everything
wonderful.
is in fact. And me, as you see me, I did not go to school, but all my children by Maharaj grace, they are graduates.
Wow.
Not the graduates of just at time Maharaj. I may say Maharaj came because of me.
Only you.
Only me, yes, because Maharaj is too much.
Considering all these experiences so far, what do you have to advise people who are not yet in knowledge?
In fact, a lot to be.
What are they missing?
They are missing a lot. It's just like honey.
Yeah.
When somebody tasted the honey, you know how it is. When you have Maharaj, the whole world is yours. I will advise them to come down and take Maharaj divine knowledge and to be free. Because anybody that call that name, call what may, you must be free.
Wow.
No matter how it is.
Congratulations. Come what may, you will be free. So, back to, before I go, you just heard what the mama said. The son, who deals with chemicals, twice the acid poured on him, and you know the combination effect of an acid is so disastrous that it melts the skin, it deforms the body beyond recognition. But yet, nothing happened to the son. That is the wondrous deed of Sadhguru Maharaj. So now, time for gas and oil. So this write-up address captivated my interest. So I really want. Let me read it. No war in Nigeria, come war here. August 16, 1993. Smaller goals, shut up. So what, can you be brief? Just tell us.
Yes. No war in Nigeria, come what may, was a declaration proclaimed loudly all over the world by the Sadhguru, the holy man of the world, the holy father. That no matter the manipulations and machinations of Europeans and other Arab powers, wherever they are, no war. There will never be any full-blown war in Nigeria. There could be skirmishes here and there. There could be arguments. There could be misunderstanding, demonstration. Public disorder and so on, but it can never be full-blown war.
So now, since August 16, 1993 till date,
today,
could it be the reason why Nigeria has still been experiencing peace?
That is not. You're not asking. The question is you're asking is you want to just preempt something. That is exactly why it has to be, because the God man has said so.
I need to ask it so that you will prove to me that that is it.
The God man.
My job.
Yes, the God man has said so, and any word that comes out from the mouth of the owner of the world stands as a law.
Yeah.
It's already a law. Once the Maharaj has proclaimed it, it's already a what? A law. The problem with our Christian brothers and Muslim brothers is that they don't know that the prayers they are making everywhere in the churches and mosques, that there's only one super soul answering the prayers. The very day they will know that the answers to their prayers are answered by Saguru Maharaj, we will have population explosion in Nigeria. This place will not contain me and you. But the fact is that they are still ignorant, they don't know. The day they will know, hey, there will be long queue from Victoria Island, Malala Island. People will use like and run and come from there
okay, now, Baba, considering the present situation of the country now, just after this presidential election and the governorship election that is coming up on the 18th of March. So what is your advice to the electorate and everyone? So what do you advise them to do?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The issue is Nigeria is one indivisible and indissoluble entity.
Okay.
Nobody can separate us from ourselves. We remain one country. Showing one love. Living together as one body. So go out there, vote for continuity. Continuity.
Okay.
The ruling power is APC. And they have been performing well since all this time. So there's no need of arguing. The most experienced politician in Nigeria won that election of 25th April, 25th February. You understand? He's the most detribalized Nigerian. During his tenure as governor of Lagos State, he was there for 8 years. That was the only person that appointed an Igbo man as a commissioner under his government.
You mean that is Senator?
Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed an Igbo man a commissioner in Lagos State. Absolutely destabilized the politician. He protected even the Igbos, the traders. He protected them. Those of them that wanted to develop an area, he gave them land to develop everywhere. Igbos are developers.
And now he's back as the president.
He's back now. He's now the president-elect. And anybody who's making any insinuation anywhere in the world is doing so out of ignorance. There can never be a perfect democracy anywhere in the world. And what is feasible in America may not be feasible in our own democracy here in Nigeria. Even in America. The last.
Okay, now, Papa, considering this divine proclamation, no war in Nigeria, come what may. I'll say now it stands. Because considering the overbearing influence of the Western world, how they have been made into the affairs of the country, it's enough to make Nigeria go into war. But despite all those pressure mounting on us, we are still intact as one indivisible
Just
nation.
like I said now, I said those countries making spurious insinuations, like American President Joe Biden, the Prime Minister of Britain. Emmanuel Macron of France. Our own democracy is Nigerian democracy. What is workable and feasible in their own country may not be feasible here. Even in America, Joe Biden was declared winner because of the number of votes he got. But Donald Trump and his party, they refused to recognize him for almost a month. They refused to recognize him for almost a month. Until different heads of states and influential people in the public came into the matter to talk to him. He even refused to appoint people that will hand over to him in the transition program. So, prior to that, during the election of the presidential election that brought in George W. Bush and Al Gore, who was the vice president of Bill Clinton, they contested. The most popular person there was Al Gore. But at the end, the result turned to become what? George W. Bush. At the end of it all, after 2 days, so many, what do you call it, the boxes, so many boxes were discovered in some hotels.
They were snatched away.
They were snatched. Some of the papers were even burnt. They were not counted. And nothing, the heavens did not fall. That is America. And we didn't ask them to not recognize the president-elect. So whatever they're saying now is is a trash.
So we are
a sovereign country. Nigeria is a sovereign country, and we have to live by our own standards.
Yes, we have our own way of life.
Our democracy is
intact.
Very much intact.
So we are
We are
grateful
growing,
for-
we are growing, and the Nigerian democracy is getting more mature.
And by
every
Maharaj's
day.
grace, we are getting
By
there.
Maharaj, we will get there. So everybody should leave us alone. We have been able to conduct free, credible, free, fair, and credible election on 25th February.
Okay.
And we have a president-elect there. We are waiting for his inauguration as president of Nigeria.
Okay.
They should leave us alone.
Okay. So thank Maharaj for your time for this wonderful moment with the Universe newspaper. So maybe till we meet again some other time, we say have a nice day and a happy day to everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's
Thank you very much.
Maharaj.
Yes.
Okay. I'm grateful for the last book that we just interviewed. Now you had a steaming experience which proved that Maharaj is Lord and Savior, judging from the Minister for Gas and Oil who was looking for child, but he was advised to go look for child elsewhere, maybe using snail and all that, but he said no, he will wait for Maharaj, and eventually Maharaj gave the wife a child through throwing of prasad. And the next mama there who was looking for his child, he married the first husband. There was no issue until he met a child of Maharaj who was a Navy officer, and eventually he had now 4 beautiful children who are graduates, and the other mama too who also had a child putting on red garments. The child had an accident, and from experiences so far, from history, there is no person that has ever had a encounter with an acid and the body remained the same. But the child of the mama had that accident twice, but he survived without a scratch on his skin. That is the wonderful work of Sadhguru Maharaj. So once again, my name, I am Ashram Premi Atunshi Ofikwe. I received my divine honor on the 23rd day in the month of June 1997 at the capital city of Edo State, Benin precisely. So I am the anchorman for the Universe newspaper. We are broadcasting from Walo family, Iju, and Lagos. So till we meet again, bye for now.